Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Atwood Bar Podcast. My name is Benjamin Afizovich, and I am joined today by Christopher Gianetti,
Yo.
Salvador Flores,
Yo.
Islam Duane,
Hello.
and Irvin Benjamin Carrillo. How you doing?
How you doing, Ben?
Benjamin, how
That's
are
not
you?
my name.
I'm just going by your birth certificate, man. You don't need to take it up with your parents.
And it keeps changing every day for some
Speaking
reason.
of parents.
We're getting fucking old,
Yeah.
What?
and Chris is going to be a dad.
Oh, shit.
I didn't even know.
Yo. It was a surprise to all of us.
I'm finding out as we speak, man.
He said that if you have sex on the bottom, the sperm never swims up.
It goes
Gravity.
back down.
Gravity.
It leaks
Yeah.
back out.
So
Yeah,
gravity
it just
doesn't
comes out
exist.
of your ass when you
Gravity
come laying
doesn't exist.
So I can go to space.
If you were on the
Just keeps
bottom,
going up and up.
if you were on the bottom and she got pregnant,
Wait,
Gravity is
if
a
you
myth.
have sex in space, will the sperm just come back down?
it's in a void. It's in a vacuum inside.
No.
So
never,
your
like-
dick is going to
No.
suck in
You're
even more
in
sperm.
space. You're not in the spaceship. You're in space.
Doesn't like a vagina have like sucking powers where it could go?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but space has more sucking power.
Yeah, can't space
The
just
vacuum
suck
of
out?
space will suck anything
Well, that's
out.
the whole
Oh,
point. That's the
no.
whole point of a fucking like a spaceship, though. It keeps the vacuum.
no, they're not in
No,
spaceship.
your dick would
They're
explode.
in space.
Your dick would explode.
Yeah, your dick, your entire body would explode.
I think you would
Unless
explode.
you're
Yeah.
you're Chris, then you.
Oh,
wouldn't.
no.
Oh, I could just breathe in
Basically
space.
Superman.
Space would explode.
The universe will explode.
Big
would
Bang
explode
2.0.
into a
Big
black
Bang
hole.
2.0.
I would just be in an empty void of like nothingness. It's like, what do I do now?
Next dimension.
That's like my life every single fucking day.
Chris
Next
ejaculates into space. He makes a whole new creation.
I
Earth
create
2.
another
The
dimension.
Milky Way.
Oh, not it. Yo.
Oh my God. And on the seventh day, Chris made Earth 2.
Slightly better.
But anyway,
Earth one.
no, Chris is not going to be a parent, but you know who are parents? Our
Our
parents.
parents.
No. Whoa.
And
Get
did-
out of here.
What did our parents do to us when we were younger?
Hey, Ben, can you from now
So.
on? Can we stick to the segue?
Yeah, the intro's going to be done by Ben moving forward, Irvin, because that
I
was
moved
horrible.
that correctly. I don't know what you guys are talking
Yo,
about. Oh, look at that. Look, yo, Chris
Ben
just
was
logged
like,
out of
Hold
his
on, what's
computer.
going on, Chris?
It's not charging.
It's not charging. So it
you-
just completely shut off.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what's crazy? He was like,
Chris's
yo, my
laptop died.
laptop is fully charged.
I didn't say. I never said that.
Bro, it was overflowing with battery.
It's so hot, it
was
can't
just-
even charge
There was
anymore.
I just saw sparks flying out of his USB port. It was just so overflowing with
I
energy.
never even talked to you, Irvin. So I don't know where you're getting that from.
That's what I heard.
Chris is like, it charged while I masturbate. I mean, play.
It's good now.
okay,
It's good now.
okay.
All right. I don't think we're gonna need it, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
What were we going to
Then
look
what
up?
the fuck was
Tell
that?
me today.
He's like, I was like, what's going on? He's like,
Cause you know what? You're gonna just yell at me like Chris. I'll be like, what?
So we took a whole 5-minute break just because you didn't need it.
I know, right after Irvin's
Okay, first
horrible
of all, it
intro.
wasn't 5 minutes. So
That was a
shut up.
great segue.
Ben was like,
You know whose
my
parents?
Ben was like,
Your parents.
My parents. Your
hold on.
parents.
Ben was like,
And if my parents were here right now, I would get beat because my laptop turned off.
hold on.
Yeah.
Ben was like, my water bottle. Irvin's like, do you know who drinks water?
Your parents.
Get the fuck out of here.
I thought that was a great segue to our topic of conversation. Yeah.
Listen, the topic of conversation here is growing
Animal
pains.
abuse.
That's how
Growing
Sal got.
pains.
Animal.
Animal abuse.
Switch it
That's what
over.
it felt like to me when I was younger. I'm just kidding.
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
Just
What
kidding.
the
Irvin,
fuck?
can you get out?
kidding.
You were thrown in like in a pit bull, like a fucking
Hashtag
ring.
it's a
Just,
joke.
Growing pains extreme.
Call my dad Michael Vick. What?
what's the other? It was an AP?
Was it Antonio Brown?
No, AP. Adrian Peterson, who hit his kids
Oh,
too.
Peterson did it right.
Yeah,
That
you
worked.
have to hit.
He
kids.
used the belt.
100%.
You have to get smacked at least once in your life where you forget and you want to move out.
You
Have you guys
said
ever
it-
did that? We get hit so hard, you go into your room and you're like,
You're like, I want to run away.
You ever
No.
start packing?
yeah, that's what I mean.
But it's
But
happened
you don't know
multiple
what the
times.
fuck you're packing in. You just got like a plastic
You
like,
got- you
stop
got-
and
you-
shop bag.
It's like
and
my
You
throw
got
Game
your
your
Boy.
like
shit in there.
your N64 and like
it's
two
my game-
shots.
it's my
Like,
Game
all right,
Boy.
perfect.
I grab
Yo.
my favorite hat, and they're like, "Yeah, you're leaving." I'm there with like my hat and like my Game Boy. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm never coming back." They're like, "Yeah, yeah."
Like, go.
Right.
Like, all
All
right.
right, goodbye. You get down the street. You're like, "Yo, this is a fucking mistake, bro. What are you doing?
I
You're
usually
not
just
gonna
go to
leave
my
your
friend's house.
family, bro."
Middle of winter,
You're
it's
like
fucking
8 years old. It's cold as shit outside. You wear sandals because you're fucking stupid. Because your parents are like, "You're not gonna bring a jacket."
So,
You're like, "No."
So did any
I'm
of y'all
gone.
actually try and run away, quote unquote?
Nah.
Like,
I knew I was hungry.
I think the furthest I've ever gotten was Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, but you were like 18.
Yeah.
And you came back.
And then you came back.
I think-
Your parents didn't even notice. They're like, "What? You ran away?"
I think the furthest I ever gotten was down the street, and then I was like,
Then you went to what?
Like,
can't do
Billy
this.
T's.
I can't do this.
You're just
Yeah.
like, I'm hungry.
No, I went to Billy T's, and then I like talked myself out of it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna forgive them this time.
Let me give him one more chance.
I walked down the street and I was like, and I went back and mowed the lawn. So
I finished.
You walked back the street, you came back, your dad's like, why are you back?
I was like, "Yo,
Fuck outta here.
You know what? Mowed again.
fuck."
this
You
time
know,
with
smart ass.
scissors.
That's happened before, and
Grow
that shit
the-
crushed like my heart.
Grow
And
the
then mow
grass fast?
again.
I had to do it again. And I had to do it, dude. I did it. I used to get like really into it, where I was like doing
Oh
fucking
my
designs.
God.
It was bad.
You
You
were
should
sweating
like
fucking
do like a
barber.
custom.
I was fucking
logo of, like,
Rembrandt
Frank's
with a
face.
lawnmower.
Andy Warhol in this
This
bitch.
this is my paintbrush.
Fucking A.
Dad just watching in the window crying. It's so beautiful.
Yo,
He's like, I forgive him.
how do you think
Can't
I won?
believe I-
How do you think I won my way back, bro? That's it.
He buys
So-
a custom lawnmower that's just a shell. He's trying to build it.
It's rusted, but I'll fix it.
I will
It's a
say
1970s lawnmower. It's vintage, vato. You know what I mean?
it's a
You should
Honda.
put a tune in that.
I should. I will.
I will say my parents have never beat me, but I was a very clumsy kid, so I did a very good job of hurting myself. They never had to. Anytime I ever fucked something up, I just found a way to fuck myself up before they ever got a chance to really yell at me.
It's like shit. He's bleeding.
Yo, I feel like growing up, it was like, I'm like, Dad, I got into college. He's like, yeah, but did you do the dishes? I'm like, no, I didn't do the dishes. Yeah, look at you, stupid. I'm like,
So
Idiot.
so have your parents
Fuck.
ever broke anything you own?
are you kidding me? What?
Okay,
haven't
you
they
first.
broke?
You first go. What have
bro-
they broke?
they broke
that
you.
own?
His
They
heart,
broke you.
his soul.
Your back.
They broke this. That shit hurt.
Go ahead. I already know my answer.
What's your answer then?
My Xbox.
They broke,
broke
it
your
on purpose.
Xbox?
The OG Xbox with Halo 2 inside of it.
Oh my
On purpose.
god.
Fuck.
I would.
But they
Purpose?
broke it like they legitimately.
Bro, my mom
like-
was like, "Stop being mean to your sister." Smash.
That
right
taught
there.
you.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god.
I'm trying to think.
Thank God I didn't buy it. That my uncle gave it to me. So
Yeah.
I was fine.
360 came out same year.
My parents were really, they have broken stuff, but like not stuff that like meant a lot to me.
No, that shit
But they
meant a
were
lot.
really good at just taking stuff away
Yeah.
forever.
Like
forever.
what?
Like-
Like what
like-
haven't you seen?
Like I think that like they took my like Yu-Gi-Oh cards away, right?
Oh,
But I was in like 4th grade.
yeah. That was the peak.
Yeah, they took them away, right? And I was like, Mom, can I have them back? She's like, no. I'm like, did you throw them away? She's like, no. I'm like, did you hide them? She's like, yeah. I'm like, when can I get them back? She's like, never.
Oh, that's the worst.
I'm like, then why are you hiding them? Just throw them away
Imagine-
at that fucking point.
Imagine you had your Pokemon cards and she was hiding like the Charizard, like a fucking
Bro.
Gen 1 Charizard, where the fuck it's
Your
called.
mom's just like
and
the
she does. She
biggest
will not give
collector
it
on the
back
East
to you.
Coast.
Yo, 3 years later, I found them
Where?
in a tea kettle in the china cabinet.
When
In your kitchen?
Yeah. So like
You
we
didn't make tea in 3
we-
years.
no, she has like this china cabinet where she like puts like fancy dishes.
Oh,
that
that'll
we-
never be touched.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that
So,
should have been
like-
the most obvious spot.
Bro, I was little and I wasn't allowed to touch it. So once we finally moved,
That was the key.
when we moved to the new house, bro.
In hindsight, that seems really fucking
I
obvious.
was in 4th grade. Okay.
Yeah, in hindsight, that seems really fucking obvious, Islam. It was
So-
in the one place they never let me go, and you never thought to look there for 3 years.
Hey,
You were in 7th grade when you found them.
yes.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, do the math. I wasn't a genius. Okay. I wasn't the
That
brightest.
is true. I
patch,
have known you for a while.
Okay. So we moved into the new house, and I was like,
are they?
and I was moving.
There's no way.
No,
Not there.
I forgot about them. So like I forgot. Like I think she asked me to look for something, and I like was moving stuff, and I was like, oh, I like opened it, and I'm like, can I have these back? She's like, no.
Damn.
but mom, it's been like
Come on, it's
3 years.
3 years. No, put them back. Tika was locked.
no,
puts
I
it back
ended
in
up
lock.
taking them, and then just putting the tea thing back. But she forgets, so it's fine.
How about you, Chris? Anything broken, taken away?
Taking away the game systems and like for like Game Boys, like my parents, like because I would always look in the spots like in the closet or under something, but they would put in like broad daylight like on like the dining room table on top of books.
They
Yeah,
put
well,
like
you're
a-
not that smart. So like,
Wait,
books
wait,
is
wait,
like-
wait. Yours was hidden in plain sight.
No,
No, so
on
they-
books.
He's not touching those.
There's like a bunch of paper towels
There's a
over
cat
it, like a
book right
blanket,
there.
and
How to
it's like,
cat.
oh, where it always was, and he's like, oh shit, it disappeared.
No, but I would find the spots, so they would be like,
They just keep moving it.
Chris's mom just puts the cat on top of it. She's like, you'll never find it here.
Your dad just never like grabbed the gun and was like, go ahead, grab it.
I dare you.
Yeah, you in the fucking mood?
or just have
See
a
if
baton,
Master Chief saves your ass this time, huh? Where's your BR?
or just have like a baton. That's like, I dare you, Chris. I'll smack the shit out of you. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you know what? That must have been like an extra layer of fear where there were firearms in a house.
You
That's
know,
why he always got them first. That's how we always.
Honest-
That's how we
honest-
kept getting it back.
Honest to God, I never thought of that. Like the worst was just like a wooden spoon.
A wooden spoon.
You got a wooden spoon?
What if your dad just clocked you like fucking clock with the butter gun?
He just fucking pistol whipped him.
Yo,
Hey son, come here. Bam.
my mom can throw a slipper around the corner, up the stairs, into
dude.
my room, knock on the door, open the door, smack the shit out of me.
Shit's like a
Yeah.
heat seeker.
Dude, mom becomes Tom Brady with that shit.
Bro,
when she
I-
gets mad.
I don't know how
Hangers.
the NFL didn't
Oh my God.
fucking pick her up.
But
Yeah.
so everybody got disciplined, though, right? Basically, we all got disciplined.
Discipline, yeah.
Well,
100%.
All right, so like I think this conversation all came up with like my sister's going to college.
You have a sister?
Sal didn't know, and I kind of didn't know,
I genuinely,
honestly.
right? He told me today.
Ben, did you know?
And I'm like,
Yeah, I knew he had a fucking sister.
Yeah, no,
he had a
no,
sister
yeah.
for years.
Chris, you didn't know
obviously you
either?
didn't know either, right?
She's going to
Never.
college.
The mention of his sister never existed. How many
Oh,
sisters do I have?
You have two.
Okay, so how the fuck do I know that? But I don't know that you have a sister.
But do you know why? It's because
Like,
we
you
always
never
hear
mentioned it.
Riyadh.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah, it's
we
'cause
only hear about
Your
Riyadh.
brother's more famous than
So
your
my
sister.
sister's very quiet. She's like not very like social. She's like my dad's best friend. They're like best friends. They do everything together. Like it's crazy. But so she's going to college. When I was going to college, there was nobody. My mom didn't speak English. My dad didn't speak English. It was like figure it out. Like what the
Right.
fuck do you want us to do?
Yeah, but now that you and your brother have gone, now you guys
They
are
have
the go-to.
experience, yeah.
Now you guys are the
they
boys'
went over
band.
the trials.
So my dad's like, oh, help me out a little bit. We're gonna help her get through school. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. What school are you going to? She's like, oh, I'm not gonna say the school, like X school. And I'm like, oh, cool. Like, what other options did you have? She's like, I just picked the first one. I'm like, what's your major? I don't know yet.
That sounds about right.
On the fly.
Yeah, it sounds right.
So my dad's like asking her all these questions and shit like that, and then she has no clue.
Mm-hmm.
And if I told him I don't know,
Motherfucker, I'm paying good money for you. You understand me?
he would leave the house, set it on fire, and be like, I don't have a kid anymore. I no longer existed.
It's a little different.
She like I think she went from like a D to like a C, and he's like, great improvement. We need to see more of this improving up.
Islam only passed the class with a D minus.
That was
Hey,
just
hey,
like,
listen, we're not gonna mention this. Okay?
yo.
Those report cards stayed hidden because I had the common decency when I
hide
was
it.
younger to hide them in fake signatures.
No, I used to hide fake signatures. I used to switch them. I used to switch the letter
Dude,
grades and
if
everything. It was
I-
super easy.
I wasn't that smart.
I was a
Yeah.
pro with Word at one point.
If I
A
had
pro.
Photoshop or Procreate back then and an iPad Pro back then,
Man, your grades are fucking good anyway. Why are you acting
it would
like
be
that?
better.
No. Now they're like texted to the parents and shit, bro.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah,
Yo, I'm like,
that's true.
Why you guys gotta be such dicks
They never-
for, man?
Dude, no,
Did-
schools.
like y'all
my
can't
baby
trust
sister.
me to fake
Why
my
you gotta be
shit.
a pussy?
Yeah, my mom gets like all the email notifications from the school now. Like when we were younger, we didn't get that shit, so they're like more privately watched.
What
Like
age is she?
if my baby sister, like she's a senior now going
Okay.
to college, but like all 4 years of high school, they'd be like, oh, your daughter's not in, or your daughter missed a test, or your daughter's missing a project, and my
Really?
mom will get the email right away.
Wow, I feel like
Goddamn.
if I had that, I'd be a lot smarter.
You ever try to ask your
I mean,
parents
yeah.
to like help you out, like get your day off of school, just cause?
What do you mean help you
They
out?
Help
just-
you out with what?
You're just
The
like, hey,
fuck?
like you know
No,
what I mean?
you know
Like,
what?
can I have
Ben.
a, like can you
They
like,
give my little sister days off. They're like, yeah, go chill,
Ben.
go chill in the couch.
You ever just
solo."
get the
me?
You ever just get the fucking look that they give you when you try to pull that? Hey, it's kind of fucking snowing. Like I'm sure some kids are already gonna call out. Maybe you just tell them like it's
You
too
know what,
wet
though?
and you can
Never.
let me
Your
stay.
parents, I know your parents, and I love your parents. They're cool as fuck.
They are, but they didn't do that for me.
I know, but your parents are cool as fuck.
My parents never hit me. Like I mean, I hit myself plenty of times, but they
No,
never.
but what I'm
like,
saying
laid a
to you
hand
is
on
like
me.
your parents. If you told me that, I would believe it because they were so cool. They were mad understanding. Your dad,
Yo, Frank. Yo, Frank.
Bro, if you were to tell me right now, Frank, let your sister stay home just because, I'd be like, you
no,
lied.
it took
only
the
for
third
Sal.
child. Like you, about your sister that I never knew before. It took the third child so that they could like relax. Because with me and my middle sister,
Yeah, no,
they were like they were
Same.
they were brutal to my little sister, to the middle one. They were straight up brutal. Like we're talking about, they were curb stomper. I'm like, dude, she's 4.
I don't know.
Curb stomp on the sidewalk.
I don't know.
I'm fucking with you. I
My
still love it too much,
my
but-
brother did. They weren't that lenient.
No.
They were lenient on him, but even more lenient on my sister. But like it like gradually got.
Yeah, no.
there.
See, with me, so it was like I was a like very relaxed kid, so never got hit. Talking to this and that, sure, but nah. Middle sister, she was like devil
Chancletas and
reincarnated,
all.
bro. So
But she
she got
seems
hit.
the she seems the chillest.
Yeah, I mean, she grew up to be chill, so it took time.
Chris?
You just gotta beat it into him.
And then but I'm just talking like the youngest one, straight up,
Nothing,
it's
right?
babied.
Oh, absolutely.
Baby.
Is she spoiled?
Yeah. Yo,
obviously.
yo,
It's
yo.
easier now, though, isn't it?
It's
Think about
easier
where
now.
your
You know-
where your family was when you were first born.
I'm sorry. They bought her fucking tickets for a 10K like trip in Tokyo in Japan. They
Damn.
bought her another one
Dude,
for
they
10K
love her
in
more than
fucking
you.
in Europe. Like
Okay,
she went to
they
check
love-
out everything. I'm like, she's seen
Sal.
more of the world than me.
You gotta
Sal.
understand.
Sal, they love her more than you.
That's
Yes,
facts.
that's fact.
And they're in a better position now.
Where
That's
are yeah?
definitely
That's
more
true.
facts.
They got more money now. Your family's better off now than they were when they first had you.
So I'm just saying, Frank, throw 10K over here, cuz.
You were just born at the wrong time.
You owe him
Sal.
10K now.
Yeah, you actually
for
owe
real.
him.
20 now.
Yeah.
How about
Shut
Chris?
up.
Chris, you got older brother, right? So who got it worse, you or your older brother?
Well, you're a pussy, so your brother.
So you were the baby.
I knew he was going to say.
No, but you were the baby. You're definitely the way that you
doesn't
talk
like
to your
that
mother
word.
is just, it's absurd. I've heard. I've never seen it, but
I think I honestly do think my brother got it worse.
Obviously, he's the
yeah.
oldest.
Yeah, he's
And then
oldest.
my mom is basically says like, yeah, you're my favorite.
She said that to you?
Wow. See?
She's like, I don't want to tell my brother this.
Bro, you know Eric listens to this, right?
Yo,
Eric, is that his name?
Yeah, his brother's name.
such a cooler name.
It's not Eric.
It would be such a cooler name, though.
It's a wider name, like Anthony.
no,
That's even cooler than Chris. Anything is cooler.
It's actually Chris.
It's Nick.
but better.
It's
It's
John
Nick.
Christopher.
Chris
G.
Senior.
Chris Senior.
No, your brother's name is Nick.
All right, we're gonna bleep that out. All right, we got.
I
Yeah,
guess
don't worry
that's-
about it.
I just-
Don't worry
I
about
just- I just-
it. This
Dude,
guy's the
it's-
worst.
I just put a bunch of white names on a board. I'm like, all right.
It could be
let's-
Nick, Andrew, Anthony, Devin, Kevin.
No, it's gonna be funny because every bleep is gonna be fucking hilarious. It's just gonna be bleep, 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 bleep. It's gonna be
Is
funny.
it bleep? Okay, you're gonna have to bleep that one.
I got you guys.
And Ben, you're the only child.
No, he's not.
No, I'm fucking not.
Oh yeah, you have a sister too.
Are we just forgetting sisters today?
You met my sister.
No, I know his sister. I know his sister.
You're so lucky you're only child.
Dude, it's late at night. It's like 12 p.m.
Irvin.
No, it's not.
So you're the only child.
You son of a bitch.
You've known me for
I
my
haven't
entire
seen your
life.
sister in a while, so you know it relapsed. My
Yeah, but
mind.
what about your sister? Was she baby too?
I mean, definitely more than I was.
Yeah.
You hate your sister when you were young.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Yo,
Yeah.
growing
we have
up.
siblings.
No, but you were
We
being.
fought a lot. I don't know what you want from me.
But it
you
feels
were
like every
re-
time that I saw
but
your
we
sister,
were-
she
we
was
would
always
be
so
having a
calm.
random
No, like, yo,
conversation,
fuck
be like,
that
I fucking
bitch.
hate her.
I'd be in his room and he's like, I fucking hate her.
Yo, she was so quiet.
He's so quiet. I'm like, what are you?
She'll be like walking down the street. We're like, hi, hi. He's like, fucking.
This dude's like, that's your
We-
sister.
We fortunately grew out of it, but yes,
All right.
it was pretty hostile at one point. We did not get along very well.
like walk by her room. He's like, oh, fuck.
But she was very baby. And I don't know what it is, but I guess I was the one who ran through everything first. So when time came for her to do all the shit that I had to do, it was like, oh, can you just do it for her? And I'm just like, damn, playa, like she can make her own email account. Why can't I make her an email account? For real? You know what I mean? Like, why do I gotta like apply for shit for her? She apply for her own shit. Like she read, she know her name when she was born.
So did you guys ever like fight with your siblings, like fists?
Oh, yeah.
Fists. Like,
I
Fist?
put
No.
I put
Fist?
a
No.
fist.
oh no, just physical.
Through
was
my
a-
brother's skull and
I
killed him.
I
I
put
was a
fist.
douchebag.
I put a fist through my brother's door. Yo, you know what? Do you know what he loved to do? And
Did
you
he
know,
poop in
like-
your shampoo
no,
again?
you know what he do? We'll get into a fight, and he'll like walk away quietly. Then he'll get to the top of the steps, and he'll be like, bitch.
Oh shit!
And then by the time I'm like running up the stairs,
see him do that.
by the time I'm running up the stairs, he's like just closing the door. So you know what I did once? I didn't put a hole through his door. I put a hole through like the wall next to his room, and then he's like talking shit behind his door. So I was like, I bet. I took his door off his hinges. I took the door off the hinges, and as I'm opening the door, he's like, "No, listen, let's talk this through."
You should have been. Listen, we both got lawyers.
So
okay, we
I
can
got
really
in
settle
there.
this.
I got in there, and we like
Had a
Yeah,
hug.
but
we
you have a
fist
brother.
fought.
Yeah,
I
we
have
fist fought.
two little
hugged
sisters.
it
I
out.
can't really fight them.
We fist fought. My brother and my sister fought. I fought with my brother, and me and my sister were okay.
I fight my
Me and my
sister.
brother fought when we were younger, but that's
And then he beat you up.
Younger.
Yeah, but
no.
Put you in a headlock. Chris or cripple.
No,
How
my
much
friends.
older is he than you?
10.
he's 10. No, he's 4 years older.
Oh yeah, he was whipping
Oh
your
yeah,
ass.
he was
Oh,
kicking.
yeah.
your ass.
He was 12 and you were 8. You didn't stand a fucking chance.
Yeah.
No, I remember I did beat his ass with a hockey stick.
and he's like
once.
Well, I mean-
substantially taller.
I mean,
He was-
you
he
have to
was
use a
laying
weapon.
he was laying in bed and Chris just started wailing on him with a fucking hockey stick in the
I
middle
remember
of the night.
we were in the attic and like I don't know what happened, but I just fucking started wailing.
Just turned red.
Just a blind rage. I just saw the hockey stick and I thought I'm gonna fucking murder this man. His dad came up and tased him.
And he was just lying on the dirty clothes pile. And it's like, yeah, fuck you. And I fucking flew to my room and closed the door.
And Chris opened up his wallet. He threw a couple 20s on his body and was like, "Go fuck yourself." And he walked back down the attic,
Chris is like, the only time I beat him up was when I took Dad's gun.
shot him in the face.
Never fought me again.
He never spoke
All
to
right.
me again.
I think this is the real question I'm looking for answers for. Have y'all ever tried to do homework with your fucking parents?
Oh my God.
Have y'all ever gone through the struggle of learning really basic math with your parents?
No.
Dude, maybe like first
What's
grade.
2 plus 2? 5.
No.
What's 2 plus 2? 5.
You just panic.
Again. What is 2 plus? Ah!
Wait, do you
just
mean-
don't fucking get
You
it,
mean them teaching us or us?
bro. You're just
them helping
You're just
you.
sitting there trying to fucking get your homework done. And they're just sitting there trying to help you, and the shit you're trying to answer is so fucking simple and basic, but you're so young and stupid that you can't figure it out, and you're just like, what does it fucking say?
So I feel like, have you guys ever seen that
Peanut butter.
that Michael Scott
No.
episode where he goes into like that small paper company and the girl's doing math?
Oh yeah, he's like,
And he's like-
don't do that, honey.
He's like, oh, square root. This
Oh, yeah,
X,
so you
X
divide
equals
that.
Y. He's like, yeah, this X, you don't need it. You see this Y? You don't need it. You see this equals
Oh,
2?
shit.
It's right there.
You see that? You see that square? Times 4.
Some advanced
Honey,
mess.
don't do that.
My dad was like that. He like
He just makes shit up.
once it got to the point of like I didn't understand the math and I'm like trying to figure it out, and he was just like, "Pfft."
Nope.
Didn't understand it. He'd look at it and he's like, yeah, I want you to learn this because I learned it when I was in school. And I'm like,
Nah,
okay,
it's your
can you
turn.
show me? He's
No,
like,
there's no way they learned that shit. in
he's
school.
like, yeah, they're just giving you a trick question. You don't need this answer.
Dude,
It's just a trick question, but I mean, there's an answer.
my punishment was to
Trick,
study.
trick.
That was my punishment. Every time I'm doing something wrong, they told me to go study.
I always got go read a book. You're stupid.
Yeah.
Guess
My
what?
parents would always tell me to read. They'd never read.
0 books got read over here.
Yeah.
0. Fucking hated it.
No, summer
how many-
reading. That was my.
I was gonna
punishment.
say, did you guys used to fake those summer reading lists?
I mean, until I found out Spark Notes was fucking a real thing.
Oh yeah,
Yo, Spark
that
Notes
was
was
amazing.
like super clutch.
Those reading lists for the summer where they're like,
Oh my
read
God.
10 books for the summer.
Oh,
And then
oh
they,
yeah,
like-
that. Oh yeah,
and they
definitely.
test you on one book.
No, they never tested you.
Yeah,
Well,
they
I
did.
got tested. I got tested at the end and the beginning of the school year. They'd be
Dude,
like,
we
"Did you
got
do your summer
tested.
reading?
I-
And you
I
got to
went
do
to
a
the
book
same
report or
schools.
whatever."
Yeah, we got tested.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
Yeah.
I always. But
Well, that's
when
why
we-
you always fail.
But it was one book, wasn't it?
But there were always like quizzes and stuff.
How
They were,
many,
like,
how
for real,
many
for
books were you
real.
tested on again?
It was like 3 books.
No, it was
I
like
thought
3 or
0,
5 books.
but they're telling me 3. I don't even fucking remember.
He wasn't even there the first week of fucking school.
You always missed it.
Yeah, you always like in
He always
Go ahead,
followed-
say it. Say some
Algeria.
racist joke.
No, you were always in Algeria. Like,
Before this, you were talking about sand monkeys and stuff, and all
Whoa,
of
whoa,
a sudden,
sand currency.
First
Okay,
off,
correct.
he didn't say anything. Give me the credit where I deserve it. And I said that you would transfer your cryptocurrency for sand dollars or whatever the fuck you guys use in Algeria.
I said camel's hump. So
Yeah.
Camels, humps, and sand quarters and whatever.
yeah, we would try to go like in the summer.
yeah, you were always gone in the first week.
So you never had these tests. You never had a face like
Yeah,
the-
then you just gave an excuse.
cruel-
I was in Africa.
It wasn't an excuse.
I was. It's hilarious. I was in Africa. No, really, I was in Africa. That's like the best fucking
Yeah, and they'll never
excuse.
give the test again. So
Yeah.
fuck.
I was in Africa. Where'd you go?
I can't
Africa.
believe you never got fucking tested for that shit, man.
I don't think I remember.
Y'all never did fucking homework with your parents, and they just got so
I
mad.
never
They
did.
got so mad at you that you
No,
could not fucking figure that
anything,
shit out.
anything past first grade was a no go.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
first
what I'm
grade is
saying.
like what I'm fucking talking about, bro.
Oh,
Like basic fucking addition and subtraction. I would get that shit so fucking wrong.
No, I was
like,
a
yo,
pretty smart
fingers
kid.
were like fucking. This is like hieroglyphics to me. They were like, yo, 2 + 2. I'm like,
I wasn't that dumb.
my mom's like,
I was okay.
you're
at
an
math.
idiot.
I think
If you have 2 and you have 2, how many do you have?
22.
22.
5. No, you have 2. All right, how many is that? 2. And then you have 2, right? And what's 4 minus 2? 2. Okay, so what's 2 + 2?
5.
5. She's just like sitting there so clearly frustrated. It's like 1 a.m. I have a test the next day and I can't figure out 2 fucking + 2, and she's just sitting there mad as shit because I keep getting it fucking wrong.
She really
feel
is
like-
like she gives you like a fucking like a visual like okay 1, 2, 3, 5.
I feel like your dad would be the calmest person in the world. He'd be sitting there explaining it to you,
You
until
are sadly
5 a.m.
mistaken, my friend.
Bro, did not help me out once.
Really?
I mean, my mom's English was always better, so she would always help me with that.
No, but I feel like in general, your dad's so calm.
My dad is pretty relaxed. It's
Yo,
really hard to
he's-
get him like flustered.
He's so calm. Like no matter what,
He's
like
super chill.
he's just like.
Yeah.
House is on fire.
The world
Really?
could be ending, and he's just like, damn.
Someone crashed in Papa
I was
Gino's.
gonna say,
It was like, it's like, no
Literally
shit.
someone
as usual.
crashed into Papa
he's like,
Gino's.
Ben, you'll never guess what happened today.
I'm
The
still gonna deliver.
craziest shit. Yeah. Like, was your dad high? No, I'm just playing with you, bro.
No, but he is a very laid back person. My mother is the more high strung one of the two, and doing homework
So-
with her was difficult.
I think we're better off being abused.
Oh
right?
yeah. I mean, I don't think we were abused.
You know what I mean.
Abuse is not the word I would use. Man.
There's a certain type of bullying that needs to happen. Actually, you said it last time. There's a certain level of bullying that needs to happen in every kid's life
Yeah.
that we need to face
Or you'll
in
end up,
order to be brought down to earth and say that you're not a king or queen like they're saying today.
or you'll end up like Dobrik.
What do you mean?
He's our
An idiot.
age.
everybody.
Well, he obviously
needs-
wasn't abused because he's clearly
Everybody
abusing his
in
friends.
life needs to be humbled at one point, and
Yep.
they need a real reality check at some point.
Hell
Some
yeah.
people don't. You need both, dude. You can't just get
You
fucking
know what?
one.
I have an announcement.
You don't.
I'm no longer gonna make fun of Chris.
All right, good.
Tune in for next week's episode when he eventually makes fun of Chris.
I quit.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it. Chris, I think I'm gonna
Why?
be nicer to you because
No,
he's
I
better
quit.
off.
No, I quit. No, I quit.
He's better off for it.
No.
Yes, the more that we treat him like shit, the more he succeeds.
The more he'll
No,
advance in
no,
life.
you know what, Chris?
Yo, Chris just exceeds all our expectations
Chris,
regularly.
we can't just say he's
Hold
doing
on,
fine
hold
because it's
on.
fucking
Stop.
false.
Stop.
Chris is shattering the glass ceiling.
Before you say anything, I just got set up for a joke, so I'm just waiting.
Chris, I apologize for all the times that I dragged you down.
Oh shit, this is a
This
first.
seems
guys.
this seems genuine.
Yeah,
this
this,
does seem
is coming
genuine.
from the heart.
You know what? I'm a changed man today.
He's gonna text me tonight. I don't give a fuck about Chris.
He's gonna text me and be like, "I don't give a fuck about you."
He's like, yo,
that was just for the show.
he's gonna be like, that's just for the fucking show, bro. You just
No,
fucking
no,
wait
we're
till
about
I
to be
see you again.
sponsored.
No, you know what? I'm serious. I think I'm gonna be a nicer person.
You, bro, you're like the meanest
Yeah,
person.
you
I
are
know.
the meanest
28
person I
years
know.
later, huh?
You're a douchebag.
You
For
are a
real.
douchebag.
That's
You're the
not true.
closest.
Listen.
I got plenty of people.
Look
Right
here, listen.
Yo, I fucking love you, but you're the meanest person I know.
Yeah.
Same.
I am changing my ways.
Just after this episode.
I need to be humbled.
Okay.
What-
This shows
what
won't be
changed you?
boring.
Huh?
What changed your mind?
Sal, you just changed me
Why?
Why?
because you're right.
This is Islam mowing the grass the second time. This is he's living
You need
vicariously.
a
through
David Dobrik check.
All
I
it took
need-
was Sal to talk to you.
Dude, we're not
Wow.
even on that level yet.
that. All we need is an excavator and some rope to spin Islam around. and
But who
that's how
says
we'll
that
humble
you
him.
aren't perfect the way that you are now because
no,
you are
I
already
am-
made?
I am perfect. I'm not saying
No, but the way you're
As
made.
I say
is
that, I
just
need to
the
be
way-
humbled. I'm perfect.
I just need to be a little more perfect than I currently am.
No, you know what, Chris? I'm sorry. You're not a pussy. That was wrong. I just felt wrong.
As soon as I said it, I couldn't believe it.
You're not a.
I can't even get the words
No,
out
no,
of my mouth.
no. I'm genuinely serious. I'm today from going forward.
Well, there you have it.
I'm gonna be a better person.
It's on record.
Wow.
We'll see you next week when eventually this fails.
Are you just ending the episode?
I mean, we're about
great
to.
job, buddy, but that
He's
was
just-
horrible.
He's cowboying the whole thing.
Irvin just wants to go home.
Yeah, dude, relax,
Ben.
bro. We still got another 40 minutes, so just sit tight, buddy.
We're doing a double
Sit- a
recording.
double
don't you
recording?
remember?
Yeah.
Double
Tune in
session
for the
today.
double feature, ladies and
Triple.
gentlemen. Our first 80-minute long episode on YouTube.
Your parents ever double up and team up against you?
Huh?
You ever like get denied by one parent, go to the other parent, and get denied even harder than you did the first
And
time?
then go to your
I just
aunt?
spit all over my
Well,
microphone.
no. Yes, and
No.
also it worked the opposite where my dad would say no, my mom would be like, yeah. Then they'll go to my dad, be like, but mom said yeah. And then,
then they would fight.
No, my mom would be like,
And then they would just fight.
my mom would be like,
Then they're both mad at Chris. They're like, well, look what you fucking did. And you're like, oh, fucking damn, I just wanted extra cereal for breakfast.
I feel like
Give me my fucking Lucky Charms.
in my
These are
house,
fucking cornflakes, Chris.
in my household, we got away with a lot more with my mom, and all she had to say was, "Okay, I'm gonna call your dad."
Oh, that was
End it
it.
right
Oh,
there.
that was it. Call your dad.
And right there.
Wait till your dad gets
And
home.
then if she does call him, the second the door is
It's a
open,
wrap. Yeah, I'm running.
bro, we're
I
in
run
bed,
to my room.
asleep,
Yep.
dreaming, like,
Yep.
bro,
It was the opposite
Take a
with
nap,
me.
bro.
we're
Like-
not gonna eat because we're just
No, we're not gonna eat dinner.
We're full. We're full. We lock our doors, so like even if he wants to come up, like
No
doors
shot,
are locked
yeah.
and we're
No
asleep.
shot.
You
Can't
cannot
open it,
get in.
sorry.
It was harder. It was
It's a
harder. Like
fortress.
my mother was harder on us than my father.
Really?
We ran to my father just to, like, because he was much more relaxed, and you know Frank. So just imagine what we're dealing with mother over here.
That's true.
You know what I
I've
mean?
never had a problem with your mom. Your mom is so chill.
Yeah, well,
us.
not earlier.
To us.
Not earlier in my life, yo.
Your dad's
Straight
like,
up.
tell that fucking.
Yo, they
Muslim
worked
kid to
through all
shut
the
up.
issues with Sal.
They.
By the time they got to your youngest sister, they had figured it out. You know
It's
what
the
I
other
mean?
way. No, it's the other way around. It was relaxed with me. The middle sister got the shit, and the youngest was the one that
The
got it like
spoiled.
easier. Yes, but
Yeah, see?
regardless,
They played it both ways. They tried the easy route, they tried the hard route, and they learned what worked best. And then
Easy.
then they produced their best child,
So far, so
your youngest sister.
yeah, I mean, she's technically like version
far, so
3,
good, right?
and it's
Yeah.
apparently to her. I mean, to them, yeah.
She is you V3.
good. Technically, yes.
Yes,
She is like the T800 Sal.
and I'm like the T100.
Wait, isn't it? Wait,
Sal's like very basic Skynet.
Wait,
She
what-
is like a proper
is the T800 the
Terminator.
first one?
T800 is the one that can
T800
like
is
turn
Arnold.
into like a human.
No.
Arnold
T800 is
T800.
Arnold, then T1000, then it's the TX.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's the TX.
Yeah,
He's
she's
a
And
T800.
you're the first
Yeah,
one.
I'm like the first.
You're
one.
Your other
800.
sister's a T1000.
My shit would just die. I just die.
You'd have no battery.
Sal runs on a
Nothing.
very small battery pack.
Facts.
Battery sold separately.
Well, reminiscing, and it made us better people. So.
I
think
made
so,
this
too.
guy a better person.
Yeah.
Just now.
Just
just
now.
just
I don't
now.
know. Out of
Epiphany.
nowhere.
I don't trust Islam, so whatever.
No,
Yeah.
Chris, I take that consideration. I take that into consideration, and I wanted to say something bad, but I held myself. And
Hold
I-
his dick.
Oh man, he's testing.
There was a slight gulp. It was just like no. He was just like.
If the camera could get a look on Islam, you see the vein coming from his head.
But hold up. This
Chris,
is not fair.
that was a really good joke. Chris.
Yeah, but you.
I respect it.
But you're just being a douchebag just to be a douchebag.
Yeah, you
Chris.
can't
if
provoke him.
if he's being nice, at least try to be
Have the
nice.
roles
bro.
reversed.
You can't provoke
Have the roles reversed.
What do you mean?
I could
Or
literally
is this
say,
Freaky Friday? What is going on
I
here?
could literally say good job to Islam and be like, fuck you, Chris. I'd be like, all right.
Chris, thank you for noticing the job that I've done as well.
I don't trust this. Whatever.
Yeah, put in the comments how long do you think this is gonna last.
Right when this ends.
I'd give it till right until the
No,
video
actually,
ends. You guys won't see it
Before
but
the
we'll let you know.
podcast ends, he's got to say, fuck Chris.
Yeah, right there. Right when we say our sign off, it's gonna be like in.
That is usually when he throws it in there.
Yeah, he usually. I think he
So
said
I'm
like
waiting.
something about like
Chris, I appreciate
dildo
you.
in Chris's mouth.
All right, well now we're actually right about out of time, but I will say the things that we've learned have made us better. If I ever have children of my own one day, I feel like I've learned enough lessons from my life and how I was treated and how I think like the best way would be to treat my kids in the future to get them to not be
All the
complete
lessons
idiots.
led me down to this day.
It's true. To this
Yeah.
day.
To this day.
To the day.
day, son.
Day.
Chris, I appreciate you.
Hey, can you get a close up of me rolling my ass?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, sure.
Tune in
Thank you
next
for joining
time
us.
where I'm nice to Chris again.
Also, I don't believe that. But write a comment, like the video, subscribe. It's free.
If someone wants to sponsor us, by all means,
we will endorse
Email
anybody
us.
and anything if you send us
we will
something
we
for
will
free.
collab.
If you need to know where to send something to us, send us a message. We have Instagram, we have Twitter, or you can send us a message right
Sal's
on YouTube.
number is
We're
It's
right
always,
here.
it's always linked in the
617-8.
bio.
It's all there in the bio. Please sponsor us. We will endorse you. Tune in next week. Goodbye.
Chris is amazing.
Peace.